As you all know, this year I released my first ever debut book, which was amazingly best-selling book, the book Direct Playbook. But what not a lot of you know is that last year I signed on to be part of another book project that I sort of kept quiet while I was focusing on this, but now it's the time to tell you all about it. And I'm super excited because it's not just me that is putting this book together. There's going to be multi-authors coming together from all over the world, from all different niches of hospitality. It was founded and the idea came from a host, Jodies Idea, based in the UK, originally from Australia, has been over here for many years and has had a short stay accommodation business for the past 5-6 years, based down in the Cotswolds area. And the property and the business that she created was called Sterling Stays. And over the last 5 or 6 years, I've got to know Jodie really well, probably I'd say the last 2 years. And over that time, Jodie has come into Team Boostly, which is amazing. We did a bit of one-on-one coaching last year, and I really got to know the business and the history and everything. It was amazing. And during that time, she was talking to me about an idea that she had. And she asked me what I thought, and I said, it's a great idea. And I signed up literally there and then. And she said, listen, that what we need to do is we need to get hosts from around the world. And the idea of the book is that there's a story behind every host, because people don't normally get born into hospitality. They fall into it from another career. And there's so many stories that that you could tell just from what's it like getting into hospitality, the guests that you get to meet, the experiences that you have. And, I know there's a very popular TV show in the United Kingdom. It was called Fawlty Towers. My dad loved it. My mum and dad loved it. There was a picture of John Cleese and the actors hung up in our guest house, which was amazing. And, I listened to the audio tapes as we were driving, because that was a thing back then on tape cassette. And, that's a very, very popular comedy around what's it like to run in hospitality. And, and everybody thinks about those funny moments, and everybody's got them. And the idea that Jodie had was that she would bring together hosts from all over the world who've got their story to tell, and you'd get a chapter. And the idea would be to tell a memorable story about your time being a host or being involved in hospitality. It could be funny, it could be emotional, it could be inspiring. But the general idea was that once this book is created, then that book will be able to sit in the properties of the hosts that are involved, which is amazing. And it's such a good idea. I was on board from day one. The challenge was spreading the word, and Jodie has done a phenomenal job in talking about this to other hosts. Obviously, I gave a full say to have the Boostly platform. Please talk about it as many possible to as many hosts as possible. And first and foremost, I said, listen, you've got Julie George over in in Australia, doing amazing work on Clubhouse and has got such a big audience. Go chat to her. So, Julie signed up pretty instantly as well. And between Julie, Jodie and I, we've sort of spread the word massively. And I'm so excited to say that an idea has turned into an actual thing. And it's looking like it's going to be released in May. So the book is called Hospitable Host. If you're watching on the video now, I've just brought up the screenshot of the front cover. Hospitable Host, inspiring and memorable stories from Airbnb hosts around the world to educate and motivate, which is a really cool title. I think it's awesome. So please do go and check it out, hospitablehost.com. As far as I'm aware, there's no more guest spots available. I believe we've got 31 hosts. It's amazing to see so many Team Boostly members are jumping in on this, but people from around the world that I've never chatted to. So it's going to be a joint effort. This is going to be a guaranteed bestseller. I've already said to Jodie, I've got no doubt in my mind this is going to be a bestseller, just simply for the fact that we've got so many people coming together with so many audiences, and there's going to be such an amazing amount of people who want to read this, because I feel like with hospitality, people love to see and hear other people's stories. I think it's one reason why the hospitality community has been so big, and I'm so excited. I'm probably more excited for this book and for Jodie than I was for the release of my own book, which is crazy to say, but I'm so happy to be a part of it. Jodie, thank you for having me a part of it if you are listening and watching this video, and I am so excited for what's going to come next. So make sure you go to Hospitable Hosts. Make sure that if there's a place where you can leave your email so you can get notifications about when it's launching, please do. I'm going to be talking about it, obviously, and I'm sure Julie George is and Jodie is, and we've got some amazing people in there who've got fantastic reach and audience from around the world. This is going to be one not to miss. So Hospitable Hosts, HOSPITABLEHOSTS.com if you're listening on the audio. If you're on the video, and if you are part of it, drop a message below, drop a comment below. Let's get a face and the names that are going to be involved in this. We've got some wonderful people that are going to be part. Let me just grab some names here. So Julie George, Tia Castle, Plaxi, the amazing Plaxi, Heather Brown. We've got Rowena Jones, Donna Brown, the amazing Rachel D. Gainsborough, otherwise known as Short Term Gems. If you're on Clubhouse, you'll know who Rachel is. We've got Jenny and Jason Holmes over in America, Liam Caroline, fantastic, Jim Odom. We've got Tracy Northcott, Australian in Japan, Sasha Herman, member of Team Boostly. We've got Mariah Rockman, amazing, Denine Ikavara, apologies. Stacey St. John, another amazing host, doing amazing things in Columbus and all over the States. Sergio, the fantastic Sergio. We've got Valerie Malone, we've got Kat Pepe, Jane Dickinson, Tatiana Taylor-Tate. And if you don't know who Tatiana is, please do go check her out on Instagram. Spilling the Tea is one of my favorite Instagram videos to watch. Jane Dickinson. We've got Kim Herline, and we've got Lizzie Large from Owl Valley Glamping. Again, another Team Boostly member, does amazing things. So again, we've got some real good group of hosts from all over the world. And I'm super excited for this, and I hope you are as well. HospitableHost.com, do go check it out. The book is going to be released in May. I'm sure there's going to be a party, a launch party, some meetups, some drinks, some things all over the world to celebrate it. And thank you very much. And if you are new to this and you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about and who I am, please do go and whet your appetite with a copy of the book, Direct Playbook. It is available on Amazon in Audible, Kindle and print. If you want to find out more about Boostly, head to boostly.co.uk. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, another podcast, another blog, wherever that may be. In the meantime, thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you so much for sticking that thumbs up. Thank you so much for downloading and sharing. And let's go and get some direct bookings in.
Having a blast, gonna get it on the Boostly podcast. Boostly like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely.